welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for Aries about the one that got away. Let's call in spirit with some wind chime time. And I hope you're having a wonderful day so far, Aries. I'm stuck in more snow today in Minneapolis, so I'm escaping the weather with some tarot. Alright, we're going to start off with the Tattoo Tarot, and we'll see what we've got in terms of identifying the energies that are at play here for you on the one that got away. And then Aries, we're going to move to the Hidden Truth Oracle to get some additional insights into what this person is thinking. So let's get started. What do we have for Aries for the one that got away? Alright, so the first card out we've got is the Judgment card. You can see we've got a little bit of good and a little bit of evil going on in this card. And then with that we've got the, is it Queen of Cups? Yes, Queen of Cups. And it looks as though there was an ending in a relationship that was brought about by the feminine energy. Even though there was love in this connection, there was some sort of attachment, perhaps addiction or codependency, that really kind of eroded the foundation of the relationship that you had. And we've got the King of Swords and the Five of Cups. So for the masculine energy, I'm getting that we have somebody here who has probably spent a decent amount of time kind of, I heard like kind of wallowing in remorse or regret over how things ended and trying to find a logical reason or maybe even like a way things could have gone better by using their intellect. But at the end of the day, there's nothing you can do when it's something that happened in the past, right? So strategizing is just kind of like a poor use of energy by this King of Swords. All right, two more for Aries, please. All right, we've got the Five of Wands coming out, which talks about competition or maybe even gossip. And then we've got Three of Wands for hidden energy. If you're new to my channel, if a card flips over but doesn't fall out, I consider that hidden energy. So there's someone here who's waiting for communication. So you might have a no or a low contact situation, and it would appear that part of the reason for this issue in communication is because of external influence, either somebody else that's in the picture, like another girlfriend or boyfriend kind of thing, or family. And with the way it's coming out with the Ten of Pentacles, I think there's also a chance that what came in between you two, or what's causing the lack of communication right now, is a prioritization of somebody's profession or finances, way to make money. All right, we're gonna switch over to the Egyptian Tarot to get a little bit more information for you. What else do we have for Aries, please? For hidden energy, we have the Queen of Chalices. Okay, so I'm getting the vibe here that this is someone else than the original Queen of Cups. So there might have been like this, remember I said this competition, there might be another relationship going on right now, and it feels like this Queen of Chalices is kind of like holding up her cup like, hey, how come I didn't get any? Kind of like not really feeling like the relationship is really valid. For this other Queen of Cups, however, we've got the Queen of Wands coming out to clarify, so this could be you, Aries. Fire energy, of course, with the wands. And with that, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So you reap what you sow is kind of the thing that I tend to hear when I see the Seven of Pentacles. But the Seven of Pentacles could also be referring to just the fact that this Queen of Wands could very well be the type of feminine energy who has really worked hard and maybe even battled a little bit, gotten through some pretty difficult situations in order to be where she is. So I feel like this Judgment and Queen of Cups being clarified here by this is saying kind of like I know my value and I'm not going to put up with anything that's less than that. So because this feminine energy is in this Queen of Wands energy, that means that there is probably other people, right? So Queen of Wands is generally pretty attractive, pretty sexy. Often there are multiple people that can see how, you know, she gets shit done. She might be even like magical in some way. I mean, there's going to be other people that are interested. So there could also be some emotional confusion for this Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, because the Seven of Pentacles is also kind of making me think of that Seven of Cups, because we've got the hidden energy that came out that was water energy and this energy. So there could be also an element of just kind of like not really knowing what to choose here. What else do we have? We've got the Four of Swords coming out, which lines up to clarify the Five of Cups. That makes a lot of sense because the Four of Swords, it's about introspection and, you know, solitude, taking a time out, trying to work on whatever it is that you might be crying about, right? Here's the Four of Swords. All right, what else do we have? And then we've got the Temperance card coming out. Right, so I was just talking about how expectations may have changed for this feminine energy, right? We might have different boundaries or higher expectations for the people that are allowed to be, you know, within her energy. And Temperance, you can see we've got a gentleman who's evening out the liquid between two cups, right? So this is telling me that there was a need for this masculine energy to have probably contributed more to the situation than they did. They relied a little bit too much on someone else to get things done. So we've got the Moon card coming out with the Seven of Swords. It's quite the pairing because the Seven of Swords is a sneaky card and the Moon is about secrets. So obviously somebody is moving in silence here and keeping something to themselves in terms of how they feel. So definitely getting this like I'm in a relationship but I can't stop thinking about somebody else kind of vibe. Alright, so we've got the Five of Wands coming out again and the Nine of Swords. So somebody else is keeping this person up at night, right? Like they might even be concerned about not even just that, you know, I want this other person, but this other person, if they're single, this feminine energy, you know, they might be struggling to sleep at night wondering who you're hanging out with at night, right? The imagination can be kind of cruel to people who are separated from someone they love, you know? And at the same time, it could be that this Queen of Wands is already with somebody else or is, you know, hanging out or expressing interest in someone else because here's the Emperor. Yeah, so I think there's a pretty decent chance that there's already somebody else that is in the picture here for this feminine, especially because we have the Fool coming out, which is all about a new beginning. But the problem is, all right, do you see how similar this Temperance card is with this Fool card? So these both are clarifying the King of Swords that came out. And the thing about the Fool card in the Egyptian tarot is, unlike a lot of other tarot decks, in this particular deck there's an undertone or like an additional connotation for this card about punishment, specifically like a kind of karma, right? So this person may have lost this feminine energy because they didn't deserve to have the love of this feminine energy. They weren't putting in the effort that this feminine energy was, and that's why they lost her. So it could be very possible that this karma that this masculine energy has to go through is seeing this other masculine woo their woman, right? Here's the Chariot. So the one that got away might be getting like even farther away. We've got the Chariot here, and it's telling me that we've got a possibility here that you're going to move away. So I could not love this more for you, Aries. We have the King and Queen of Wands facing each other, bookending this reading for you. You have your divine counterpart here, Aries. And you probably also have a lot of passion between the two of you. So I get that this is, for the majority of you, not someone that you've already met yet. But especially if you're thinking about moving to a different part of town or moving to a different town altogether, whatever it is, it looks like this movement for you is going to enable you to meet your person, like the one. All right, let's see what else we've got for you. We've got the Hidden Truth Oracle to give us a couple of thoughts from your person. Or the one that got away, I should say. Or you're the one that got away, really. All right, what do we have for Aries, please? That was messy. All right, I left when I saw you as someone. Sorry, I totally have cat hair on my face, you guys. I'm afraid to contact you. And I know I was a distraction from your pain. Just being near you is intoxicating. Very Queen of Wands, King of Wands energy here. And I wish I could share my good news with you. All right. We're going to close things off with the Spiritual as Fuck deck, partially because there's good advice in these tiny little cards, but also because they make me laugh. All right. What do we have for Aries, please? Once you start laughing, you start healing. Be the person you needed when you were a kid. Grab your own butt. Love yourself. All right, I hope that helps you out, Aries. Thank you so much for the support and have a wonderful rest of your day.